sponsored by Seven Seas Pure Cod Liver Oil.
Hello, welcome. Well, as you know, here on Countdown, we don't like letting big days escape unnoticed. So can I say to you, all of you, all our faithful viewers out there, a very happy Shrove Tuesday to you all. It's a great day, isn't it?
It is. Now, are you a pancake man or are you crepe, Richard?
I'm a batter man. I'm batter.
Are you batter, are
I'm
you?
batter.
I see.
But it is Shrove Tuesday, and I just wonder what Shrove meant. Do you know what Shrove means, Carol?
No, what does it? I don't
Well, in the
know.
dictionary, it says Shrove, past tense of shrive.
Which means what?
Shrive means submit oneself to a priest for confession.
Oh.
And it comes just above shrivel. So I think I know what you're talking about. Anyway, that's it. So I hope you've had your pancakes at lunchtime and tossed them up and all the other things that you did. Did you have a good lunchtime?
No, actually, I'm saving mine till tea, because you're going to do them for me.
Well, we'll toss you for it. Okay.
OK.
Right, well, who have we got here on this great day on Shrove Tuesday? Well, a chap who showed us the way yesterday is in Champions Chair, brand new champion by the name of David Andrew, and, of course, new challenger by the name of Harry, not Harry Hill, but Harry Hume. David and Harry, you're welcome. David Andrew. Is it funny having a surname that's a Christian name?
People put an S on the end, it gets annoying.
Oh, it's like me being called John Richard, or Carol being called Carol... I don't even know her second name, actually. All these years I don't know her second name. Carol Jean. Well, it worked for Norma Jean, didn't it? So it could work for Carol Jean. Anyway, that's David Andrew, director of music at Sedbergh School there. Weighed in yesterday. Well, knows his scores, certainly, because he weighed in with a 44, so that's very good. And now here's Harry Hume. Harry is born and bred in Blackpool, where he works as a training officer for the Benefits Agency. He's married with 3 daughters. He enjoys black and white films and painting. He also likes drawing cartoons. He says his favourite place is Blackpool Tower. So he's hoping to coast to victory, have no peers, and turn in a tremendous performance. So that's Harry Hume. All right, well, it's changeover day, as they do in Blackpool every Saturday, I suppose they do, don't they, Harry, still?
They do, yes.
So changeover day. Well, it's changeover day on a Tuesday, this great Shrove Tuesday. And we've got 2 bright faces in Dictionary Corner. First, she returns in great triumph after a great success the first time she was on. One of our leading actresses and comedy stars. She was aptly in A Passionate Woman, and she's turned in some fiery performances on TV. So we've teamed her up with Countdown's Mr. Cool, Damien Eadie, also from Blackpool. So please welcome Gwen Taylor.
Hello. Damien, if anybody had asked me how Carol Vorderman and Richard Whiteley could make Pancake Tuesday naughty, I wouldn't have believed it, would you? But they somehow did. How did you do that?
Years of practice, I think. But it's only in the eye of the beholder. I said you were a bit of a...
You did,
a bit of a one, you, a bit of a do. You've had a bit of a new hairdo, haven't you?
Well, it's my duty-free hairdo, actually. I think I'm going back in time. It was because I was coming up to Yorkshire again and I felt homesick, so I decided to do my Amy from duty-free hairdo. It's my last sort of fling as a curly person before I have to settle for the short old lady's haircut. So there.
Oh, like Carol's?
I didn't say that.
At least I have a hair to cut.
Right. David Andrew and Harry Hume. David, off you go.
Could I start with a consonant, please, Carol?
Thank you. We start with D.
And another one, please.
Y.
And a vowel.
And E.
And another vowel.
And another O.
And back to a consonant, please.
T.
Another consonant.
F.
A vowel.
A.
And another vowel.
I.
And a final consonant.
And a
please.
consonant. Thank you very much, David. And that's L.
Thank you. Round 1 starts now. Yes, now, David.
7.
David says 7, Harry.
6.
6, Harry, which is...
Failed.
Well, very good. Now then, failed we've got David.
Floated.
Floated.
We've got an 8.
Ah.
Foliated. Foliated.
Do with leaves, is it?
I think
Certainly is,
so.
yeah, leaf-like.
Leaf-like. Foliate. OK, well, well done. Well done, you two. Well done, David. And Harry, over to you.
Hello, Carol. Can I have a
Hello.
consonant, please?
Of course, Harry. Start with C this time.
And another?
M.
And another?
And B.
And a vowel, please.
E.
Another vowel?
U.
A consonant?
R.
Another consonant?
S.
A vowel?
O.
And another vowel, please.
And other vowel. And I.
And the countdown for round 2 begins. Yes, Harry.
Risky 8.
Oh, good. Right. David,
Safe 6.
here to save 6.
Crumbs.
Crumbs. Billy Bunter and people used to say crumbs.
They
didn't
did.
Crikey. Harry,
Crombies.
That's nice.
in what context would that be?
The overcoats. It's the trade names.
Could be a trade name.
No, afraid not. Not in the dictionary, I'm afraid.
No.
Sorry.
It's sort of, I know what you mean, because it is a trade name, but it's one of these things like Hoover, isn't it? It's become a sort of a universal description of that type of coat.
Look like Hoover, it sucks.
We've got an 8, if you're interested.
Oh, yes, sorry, you'll be very interested.
Microbes.
Microbes. So, David, your 6 actually gets it then, which was
Crumbs.
crumbs. Good. All right, well, it's back to you then, David. Sorry you haven't scored yet, Harry, not for want of trying, but it's just been against you, I'm afraid. Now, David, your turn.
A vowel, please, Carol.
Thank you. E.
And another one.
A.
And a consonant.
K.
Another consonant, please.
G.
And a third consonant.
V.
Lovely. And a fourth one, please.
T.
Back to vowel, please. One vowel.
E.
And another one to go with that.
A.
And a final consonant, please.
Thank you, David. R.
And the countdown starts now. And David.
6.
6 is David, Harry.
5.
Oh. Well, let's hear the 5, Harry.
Grave.
Grave. Yeah, well, that's the grave one now. David.
Ravage.
Ravage. Yes.
We've got 7.
Oh, well, lucky old you.
Average.
Average.
Ta-da!
Good. Well, well done. So more points there for David. 19. I feel awful about you, Harry. Let's see what you do with the numbers.
1 from the top and the rest from anywhere else, please, Carol.
OK, thank you very much, Harry. Right, the numbers then are 7 and 8, another 8 and 6, 9 and 25. And the target is 885.
OK, 885, and that's the target we want. So here we go, 885. Well, well, well. 885, Harry.
Well, you'll feel even more awful. I've lost it.
No, well, I'm not surprised. I mean, I just wouldn't know where to start for that one. 885, no can do. David?
I think I've got 884.
OK. Well, no time like the present, so let's check it out.
8 divided by 8 is 1.
Yep, 8 divided by 8 is 1.
Take that away from 6 gives 5.
OK, 6 minus 1 is 5.
7 times 5 is 35.
So multiply that by 7 is 35.
Times 25 is 875.
It is
Add on the
indeed.
9.
And you've got the 9 left.
8.
And 884, yes, very good. Very good.
Wow, that's a very good effort, isn't it, Carol, to get
Yeah,
7?
it is indeed.
Yeah.
I didn't get 885 in the time, I'm afraid, so I'm going to carry on trying.
So there we are, approaching half-time. So the scores are David on 26 and Harry on, well, slightly less. So we'll hand over to you, Gwen, to take us into the break.
Well, you know, you're talking about my hair.
Yes.
Well, it was straight when I left London. I had an accident on the motorway. Would you believe it? A lorry just came into us, and he came out. We were in the middle lane, and he just hit us in the back on the way up today. And luckily, my husband was driving and was able to hold the car, and we didn't go into the outside lane. And so we pulled in, because we knew that he'd done a little bit of damage, and we sort of hooted and pulled in, and he just kept going. So it's been really exciting, because I've rung the police, and I've told them, and we got his number and the name on the side of the lorry. And I've got visions that I reckon he didn't stop because he's either carrying illegal immigrants or drugs. And I'm going to be in the middle of this wonderful police investigation. I know I am. It's so exciting. I'm still like this. I'm still buzzing from that. That was literally on the way up from Derby, where my mum lives, and here.
Yeah.
And
I think
my
actually,
husband's-
I know that guy. He was in a hurry to get home to watch
He
Countdown.
certainly was. He was a left-hand driver as well. It was a Spanish lorry or something. Very strange. And but it's a shock because I know lots of people have had accidents on the motorway, but this is my first, and it's really quite devastating, isn't it? When you stop and you think what could have happened.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
bizarre.
They all happen in slow motion as well, don't they?
Yeah.
It'll take ages.
Yeah.
OK, well, I'm glad you're here safe and sound. And,
Thank you
well,
very much.
Your hair's gone curly as a result.
And the shock.
It looks very nice, OK. So it's a very pleasant shock, in my opinion.
Thank
very
you,
pleasant
Richard.
shock of hair.
Will you marry me?
All right, well, that's it for part 1, and we'll see you again in part 2. Thank you. OK, back with us again for the second part of Countdown. The champion is in a good commanding position there on 26, and Harry, whom sadly yet to score, but through no dint of trying an effort, but just so was unfortunate. So, Harry, let's hope that round 5 augurs well for you.
Consonant, please, Carl.
Thank you. W.
And another.
N.
And another.
And G.
A vowel, please.
O.
Another vowel.
I.
A consonant.
C.
Another consonant.
Q.
Let's have a vowel.
E.
And another consonant.
Another consonant. And N.
Thank you.
Sorry.
OK, here we go. Yes, Harry.
6.
Good. David.
6.
Right. Could well score here, Harry. What have you got?
Coning.
Coning.
Coning off the motorway.
Ah, yes. Ah, indeed. Gwen was...
There you are.
Might have a view on this matter. David.
And I'm coning off the motorway as well.
Oh.
Oh, well, to cone.
I don't, is that all right?
That's fine, yeah.
I don't think we've done better than that. We've got things like owning and cowing, which always sounds like Coronation Street, doesn't it? The cowing thing, you know.
OK, well, that's very good for you, Harry. You've got this... I told you things would get better in part 2. So 32 and 6 off the mark. David, now back to you, please.
We'll start with a consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you. R.
And another one, please.
H.
And a third.
And T.
A fourth one, please.
S.
And a vowel.
A.
Another vowel.
E.
And a third vowel, please.
O.
Another consonant.
M.
And a final vowel.
And a vowel, thank you. And E.
And the countdown starts now. David.
7.
7, Harry.
7.
Harry, 7.
Maestro.
Oh, maestro. Yes, I love that. Maestro. Music maestro, please. Excellent. David.
Rather more prosaic word. Heaters.
Heaters. Yes, heaters. Well, you're the music maestro, aren't you, at school? You should-
Too kind.
Well, I love those. Maestro and heaters, OK?
Very good. We have got an 8.
Ah.
Theorems. Oh. And I wondered if heartsome was a word, but it probably isn't,
No,
is it?
no. We looked at earthsome as well.
It's
but that's not there.
gladsome, isn't it? You know, letters with a gladsome mind. I was thinking it was letters with a
Praise the
heartsome
Lord,
mind.
for he is kind.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And he is indeed.
Right. Well, good, good, good. So scores go up 39 and 13. Last letters game to be chosen by you, Harry.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you. N.
And another.
D.
And another.
And R.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And a vowel.
U.
A consonant.
X.
Another consonant, please.
R.
A vowel.
I.
And another vowel.
And another one. And O.
And for the last time on this game, the countdown begins. Yes, Harry.
Just 5.
The 5 now. David.
6.
6. Here the 5.
Radio.
Yes, radio. Radio's there. 6.
Around.
Around. Around.
We can't do better. We've got ordain, another 6, but we can't do better.
OK. Good. Well, more points there for David. So it's 45 and 13 to the numbers. Now then, David, numbers.
Could I have, Carol, please, 4 small ones and 2 large ones?
And 2 large, OK. Thank you, David. Let's hope it's slightly easier this time. The numbers are 9 and 2. Another 9 and 3, 25 and 100. And the target this time, still big, 942.
942 then, folks. Here we go. Well, we want 942, David.
943.
943. Harry?
And I think I've got 943, but I didn't write it down.
Okay, well, you don't have to write it down, but just go through it now then.
The 100 times 9.
Yeah, it's always a good place to start.
Yeah.
900.
And I did 9 times 3, 27.
9 times 3 is 27.
Times that by 2 and took
Yeah.
away the 9. That's
You multiply
54.
this by, it's 54.
Yeah.
Oh,
Took
and
away
I
the
see
9
what
from
you mean,
that.
right. And then take away the 9, which is 45.
Ah! Went the other way. And then added the 2 which I've already used.
Yeah, no, you can't. You've got 945, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Well, he's also used the 9 several times, hasn't he?
No, there... Oh, yes, he has. Yes, he's used 3 9s. Yes, you're absolutely right.
No, I have. Oh, yes, I have, yeah.
Yeah, so basically
me
there,
coats.
Harry,
Get your
you've
coat.
messed up.
Yes, won't take my coat off, I'm not stopping. 9, sir. 9, mein Herr. Well, we can't accept that. I'd already written your score in. I'd put you down to 20. I'm going to cross that out there. Well, David, what have you got?
You'll have to take mine off as well, because I got to 954 a different way, and also took off 9, and it also doesn't come to 943 either.
No, it doesn't.
I'll come
Still.
clean.
Well, that's amazing. OK, Carol.
Okay. All right, 9, one of the 9s times 100 is 900. Then if you say 3 times 25 is 75, add on the 9, that gives you 84, and then divide that by the 2, that gives you 42, and add that on, is 942.
All right, well, the scores stay the same, 45 and 13, so we now move on very quickly to the conundrum. We're running out of time, so if you're ready, please now reveal today's Countdown Conundrum. Oh, they're both on the same note. Harry seems to have got it first.
Throbbing.
Throbbing. Let's see if it is. Yes, it is. Well done, Harry. You finish in style, at least. Well, it's a great way to end. It's a sort of very silly word, really, but throbbing it was. But afraid 23, not enough. 45 wins it. So still for the second time, David Andrew, champion of Countdown. Well done, David.
Thanks, Harry.
OK, well, back to Blackpool, Harry, but hope you enjoyed yourself.
Fabulous time, yeah.
Yeah, OK, great sport. It is an unfortunate first half, I'm afraid. So we say farewell to Harry with the goodie bag, Harry Hume. Well, Blackpool, of course, fine seaside resort, and also from another seaside resort, Hastings, Maurice Sargent. Maurice, got your work cut out tomorrow, do you think?
I don't think I'll do too well against him, actually.
Well, you don't know. You don't know. You might well have peaked. We'll find out. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Meanwhile, from Gwendolyn and Damien, goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, and Carol.
I'm just going off to squeeze a lemon, Richard.
Oh, very good. So it's pit from me. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Davina McCall discovers the highs and lows of some winter breaks with a difference, from the Austrian slopes to the Antarctic seas in the Real Holiday Show tomorrow at 8:30. But next on 4, teens with a serious weight problem talk to Ricky Lake.
Countdown is sponsored by Seven Seas Pure Cod Liver Oil.